Welcome to the Mobile Home Friend YouTube channel. I am Charles Odell, and this is your primary resource for everything manufactured housing. Whether you are tackling a full remodel like the one you see here, or just looking for honest advice on repairs and financing, we provide the data and technical deep dives you need to succeed. Our mission is simple: to help you save money and improve your home through first principles logic and transparent cost breakdowns. For the full technical guides and even more resources, visit us at mobilehomefriend.com.
Welcome to another deep dive from Mobile Home Friend. Today, we are looking at the absolutely critical topic of mobile home plumbing materials, and it's all based on our latest research over at mobilehomefriend.com. We're going to uncover what might be lurking under your floors and, more importantly, what you can actually do about it. And you know, I stand by that quote 100%. After flipping, over 100 mobile homes in the last 20 years, I've seen firsthand the kind of devastation that bad plumbing can cause. And I'm telling you, this isn't just some minor inconvenience. It is a catastrophic failure that's literally just waiting to happen.
That's exactly right. The best way to think about it is this. Your plumbing is basically the vascular system of your home. So a single burst pipe, that's not just a leak. No, it's more like an internal hemorrhage that just floods your underbelly, rots out your subfloors, destroys all your insulation, and completely drains your bank account.
Okay, so let's get into it. To really understand what you're dealing with, you have to realize that mobile home plumbing isn't some big mystery. It's really just a history lesson. The specific materials that were used are tied directly to the year your home was built.
Right. So the most important thing you can do is find your home's manufacture date. It's right there on the HUD plate. As you can see here, we've broken it all down into three pretty distinct eras. Now, if your home was built between 1978 and 1995, listen up, because you are squarely in the danger zone. The late 90s to early 2000s, well, it's kind of a mixed bag. And if your home is from 2005 or newer, you're probably in the clear with the modern gold standard, which is PEX.
So let's talk about that danger zone. We call polybutylene the gray ghost, and for good reason. It's basically the asbestos of the plumbing world, a material that everyone thought was a miracle, but, well, it turned out to be a total nightmare. It's a very distinct matte gray, and if you see it, you really need to pay close attention.
So how does it fail? That's the really insidious part. See, polybutylene doesn't just get old, it's actively attacked by the chlorine in our municipal water. The pipe literally rots from the inside out. So it can look perfectly fine on the outside, while the internal wall is becoming flaky and brittle, just waiting for the moment to crack under normal water pressure. For a full technical breakdown with diagrams of this process, you should definitely check out the post on mobilehomefriend.com.
And look, this isn't just our opinion. The problem was so widespread that it led to the massive Cox versus Shell Oil class action lawsuit, which resulted in a $1 billion payout. Now that money's long gone, but millions of homes are still sitting on top of those dangerous pipes. When you buy a home with this stuff, you're buying that liability.
So after the whole polybutylene disaster, manufacturers obviously needed a new solution. This brings us to the next generation, CPVC. We like to call this one the brittle middle child. It's that cream-colored, rigid plastic pipe that started showing up in the 90s. And while it did solve the chlorine issue, it introduced a whole new problem.
And this gets to the absolute core of the issue. Mobile homes, they settle, they shift, they vibrate. CPVC is totally rigid, and it becomes incredibly brittle with age. I have literally been under a home, bumped a CPVC line with my shoulder, and had it just snap clean off. In contrast, as you can see here, modern PEX is flexible. It can handle all that movement, and, this is crucial, it can expand during a freeze, whereas that old CPVC will just shatter into pieces.
Which brings us right to the modern solution. PEX is, without a doubt, the best thing to ever happen to mobile home plumbing. If you are doing a replumb job today, this is the only material you should even be considering, period.
Yeah, PEX just wins on every single front. Its freeze resistance is a total lifesaver, especially in a mobile home with a vented crawl space. And because it's so flexible, you can run one single continuous line from your manifold all the way to a faucet. You know what that means? Fewer joints, which means fewer potential leak points. It's cost-effective, it's durable. Honestly, it's why it's the only thing we use on our jobs.
Okay, so you know the problem, and you know the solution is PEX. That leads us to the big question that's on every homeowner's mind. What is this actually going to cost me? Let's get practical here.
All right, so you did your inspection, you looked under the sink, and there it is. You found the gray ghost. Your heart sinks a little bit. The big question is, how much is this really going to hurt your wallet? Let's break it down.
This table here gives you a really realistic, current estimate for a standard single-wide home.
Now, if you're handy and you're willing to put in the sweat equity, you can see the materials and tools will probably run you under $1,000. The biggest variable, as always, is labor. Hiring a pro is going to cost significantly more, but you're paying for experience and for peace of mind. And remember, as we note on the Mobile Home Friend website, we always keep this pricing data updated to reflect what's happening in the current market.
You know, knowledge is power, but action is key. We don't want you to just sit around and worry about this. We want to empower you. So here is a simple 5-minute inspection you can do the second this explainer is over. This is your checklist. First, go straight to your water heater. It's always the easiest place to see exposed pipes and figure out the color. If it's gray, look at the fittings. Those plastic ones are the absolute worst. If it's the cream-colored CPVC, give it a very gentle tap, and please do not bend it. Does it feel brittle? Next, take a peek under the home and look for a sagging belly board. That's a dead giveaway for a slow leak. And finally, if you did find that gray polybutylene pipe, the most important step is to start a savings plan. It's not a matter of if it will fail, it is a matter of when.
At the end of the day, being proactive is everything. Replacing old, failing pipe with PEX before it has a chance to burst is honestly one of the single best investments you can make in your home. It protects your property's value and, maybe more importantly, it buys you that priceless peace of mind.
Thanks for watching. For more guides and the full article on this topic, head on over to mobilehomefriend.com. And don't forget to check the links in the description below.
Thanks for watching. For more technical guides on this topic, click the link to see the in-depth article over at mobilehomefriend.com. There are many more informational dives into manufactured home topics to investigate and keep your project moving forward.